MJ, do you want to do the intro?
Fuck you if you try to make money off your fans.
Is that it?
That's the intro.
That's the intro. Perfect. Welcome to AEH, everybody. My name is Brian with Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for joining us. I'm not going to do a big, long intro. Hi, this is it. Okay, mine's done. Boom. Okay, Kyle. Hello. Hi. Hey.
Hello.
There you are. See, you can hear Kyle, and there's MJ in the purple hat.
Yeah.
He, yes, he was not on. No, he was sort of on time. He wasn't on time. But it's okay. It's okay. We are going to talk about. We're not really going to talk about AEW. Well,
Yes.
we sort of are.
Think about this. We couldn't do another episode for Saturday because then it's so close to Wednesday, and then.
Yeah.
So I just feel like,
Well, plus this is kind of it's an important topic, and it should be one that's discussed so that it doesn't happen to anybody else. Not that anything really happened to us per se, but I say us loosely as us as wrestling fans, I guess in general. But Kyle, I know I'm talking very vague right now, but can you just shed a little bit of light on what's been going on for the past few days?
Well, to make a long story short, a wrestling group called Pro Wrestling Junkies was exposed for scamming people.
You just went in on it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's really what happened.
That's really what happened, yeah. That's legitimately what happened.
So, I guess, how did this even come about? How did this even, first of all, how did it even just, how did they get caught? What the fuck happened? Kind of clue us in,
well,
what was...
Well, see...
Because I know you know the story.
That's the thing, yeah. That's the thing. I honestly wish I would have looked more at what they were doing, because it was really easy to tell that this was not legit.
Right.
They really wasn't smart about this at all. So they basically, Pro Wrestling Junkies has been around for a little over, for a while now. I don't know how much of the timeline is. And through them...
Are we talking years or not even?
I'm
at least a year, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking about 2.
Okay.
Maybe 2, yeah.
Okay.
They're fairly new, but in the time that they've been around, they've been able to gather quite a bit of audience.
Yeah.
They have about 9,000 members or something like that.
And they're about to get an interview with Lance Archer, which canceled, by the way, guys.
Yeah, spoiler
alert, yeah.
Spoiler.
So through their group, they did things where they would book talent to come in and do virtual meet and greets that they called virtual markouts. Okay. And then they'd also do things where they'd have contests, daily contests for people to win shirts from Pro Wrestling Tees and just stuff like that. This stuff that they've built up, and it seemed like a positive community of wrestling fans.
Sure, sounds cool.
Yeah, seems a little too good to be true, though, don't you think?
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
I am a naive wrestling fan at the time, so...
Well, it was. Back when, a little after All Out was announced, Pro Wrestling Junkies released a thing, started advertising a raffle they were doing, where supposedly the head of Pro Wrestling Junkies, the owner, I won't name anyone else, just because I'm still not sure how much the other admins and mods knew, if anything of this was going on.
Yeah.
As far as from my assumption, I think they were just manipulated, right, and they really didn't know what was actually going on. And so for that, I'm not gonna give their names and have them shit on.
Sure.
But
yeah, about to say, but you should.
What I will say, the owner, Jacob Miranda, is an absolute fucking shitbag, and I don't care what you do.
Right.
You can put his name all over the fucking place. I don't care. But,
this is the second incident with this group, right? There was another incident, right? Wasn't there another incident?
I'll talk about it. People had assumptions, but I got hardcore evidence that it was true. Basically, for the past few days, I've gotten all the evidence I've needed. I've been helping me and some others have been in contact with each other, and others have all come together, and we've just been exchanging all the evidence, and we've pretty much got everything that we needed on to expose everything.
And to kind of put it in perspective too, like what yesterday, AEW and what is it? New Arena? Is that what it?
Now Arena.
Now Arena. Thank you.
Which was in the arena in Chicago that's holding All Out. Which I'll get to that. So basically they were.
But they both tweeted that all the
AEW didn't, but I know from who I know that AEW is aware of it.
Then who was? Oh, maybe it was Pro Wrestling Tees and the Now Arena. That's what it was. Yeah. Okay.
Well, so Pro Wrestling Junkies really a little after All Out, there was a thing saying that they, which by they I mean their head boss Jacob Miranda, was that he had purchased a suite for the admin team of Pro Wrestling Junkies, and because he purchased the suite, they gave him a deal where he was able to get another one for a discount, and he purchased it, and he was going to sell off the seats to fans, to members of Pro Wrestling Junkies and anyone else who was interested. And I believe it was either 15 or 20 spots. I think it was 20 spots he had.
Okay.
And he was basically
exclusive thing, right? You can fucking okay, all right.
Yeah, and like I said before, they've been giving out T-shirts. People have been they've been getting people to come in and do stuff. People have been giving them money, and they've been sending stuff. So everything seemed legit. Well, what they would do is they'd have you'd pick a spot. You'd let them know that you wanted a spot, and then you would send the money. You'd send the money to them. And I think it was like it was either $250 or $450 a spot or something like that. I think it may have been $450 a spot.
All right, it's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, good chunk of change. Okay, yeah. So like they're doing this, and of course you want to send this through PayPal, and of course people who are smart, in case you didn't know this, you want to do it through goods and services, because if you do it through friends and family, you can't issue refunds. You can't get refunds through friends and family. You have to do it through a goods and service option. Well, I have screenshots of where people had been sending them the money, and they would be saying, "Hey, I want to do this through goods and services because I want to be,
sure,
I want to be protected." And Jacob would reluctantly try and get them to do friends and family, but then some people were dumb enough to do it, but then some people weren't, and so he just reluctantly agreed finally to just to do goods and services.
Do you know what he was saying? Like, you said that you saw screenshots. Like, do you know what he was trying to say to persuade people to say, "Well, just do it for friends and family"? I can get you a meet and greet with Don.
Yeah, basically he would do stuff like that. He would tell people that he would give them something.
Okay.
In exchange for something, or he'd tell people like, if hey, if you buy this, I'll throw in this as well. Yeah,
specifically the goods and service thing, because that's like a red flag right there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's a clear fucking red flag.
Right?
Okay?
Yeah, okay,
but no, this wasn't just this, and this is for All Out. Okay, this was you'd pay for this price, and you'd get to go sit in suite with them and hang out with them for All Out. It wasn't just All Out, and this is where if I saw it, I should have been fucking smart and called it immediately. They were also said it was including tickets to All Out, Rampage, and Fan Fest, and along with your hotel. Your hotel was also included. Okay. Here's the thing: All Out tickets just got announced last night on Dynamite. That they were going on sale next Friday on July 9th. So at this time, All Out tickets are not on sale. Rampage hasn't even been fucking announced for Chicago, or much less have tickets. FanFest hasn't even officially been announced yet.
Oh.
So red flags right there. Like I hate that I didn't. I hate that I didn't.
Estimates. You know what I mean? How you get estimates of stuff that's not even out?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I hate that I didn't catch that, because immediately that should have been like, hey, this is fucking. Yeah,
because you're pretty.
This is clearly a scam.
All the resale comes out for AEW and all that shit. So
okay, but once again though, this group has built up trust, and so
sure, they've done stuff in the past. Why wouldn't we trust them?
Why wouldn't they? Yeah. So a lot of people sent them money. Unfortunately, they fucked up by having I won't say his full name.
Sure.
I don't know if he wants to be named.
Yeah.
But the owner of Dirt Sheet Radio was one of them who was going to buy a suite, and he was about to send them $9,000.
Well, I think they tweeted out actually.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't they tweet it out?
Okay. Yeah, Hershey Radio has it all over their Facebook page, and
right, so it's public.
It's public knowledge. Yeah, but I won't say the name of the guy. I won't.
Fair, yeah, fair.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to be like that. So just out of respect, but he was gonna pay $9,000 because he had some other people, because Dirt Sheet Radio they have about 35,000 Facebook followers, and like they have a huge reach.
Right.
Okay, so he was easily able to get enough people to send money to go in with him,
sure,
to buy some things. Well, he was about to send them $9,000, and he said that he talked to Jacob, and once again Jacob was trying to get him to do it through friends and family, and Dirt Sheet Radio though was smart enough to be like, no, we want to do it through goods and services.
Yeah,
this is a lot of money. But Jacob finally reluctantly agreed to do it through goods and services.
Okay.
But before they sent the money, an anonymous tipster contacted Dirt Sheet Radio.
Okay.
And was able to let them know, for those who didn't know, Jacob Miranda has been jailed and has been in jail twice over and charged over 56 times over a decade now in Canada for similar things, fraudulent internet activity, scamming people, and doing stuff like and doing 56 times 56 times but. And people sent him the articles letting know that he was arrested, and that he's a convicted felon in Canada who has had a history of doing this. And
what
it's always
the fuck?
Yeah. And so that he immediately didn't send it, and he posted on Dirt Sheet Radio about it. And because they have such a huge reach, it immediately went all over. All kinds of groups started sharing it. I mean, I shared it in our AEW group immediately.
Yeah.
They posted it on their Twitter, and a lot of people were sharing it here and there, but it really wasn't getting as much traction. Like me and some others were going through, tagging all the major journalists and every single AEW news outlet we could do. Unfortunately, most of them didn't do anything. But
I'm kind of surprised, and this is his real name. It's not, because I just did a Google search of him, and I fucking something came up where like there's a ton of shit on here.
Yeah.
All right, so
they didn't. So like they tweeted out and stuff, and like unfortunately none of the journalists bit, and I was really ashamed of that, because I honestly expected more out of some of them, but. After a little bit of going back and forth and stuff, finally we finally hit a milestone. Chris Jericho fucking retweeted it, and that finally got enough exposure for people to really start, oh wow, and start sharing it, and it finally getting out of there. Well, here's the funny thing. For those who don't know, Jacob Miranda is a huge Jericho fan and has him tattooed on his arm. So can you imagine having your hero retweet the tweet that exposes your scam?
That shows that you're a piece of shit. I just sent you guys the article that I pulled up that has all this fucking sorts of shit on him.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, that's funny. I agree with you. That's funny that, I mean, which Jericho tattoo are we talking? Are we talking like
I can't
list? Are we talking like
I can't remember.
Lionheart?
I just know he has a Jericho tattoo.
He probably has like a shitty one when he was like had his haircut and like wasn't wrestling.
Yeah, those articles, like you can find, like there's numerous articles, because he's been arrested multiple times.
Yeah,
and it's all the same stuff.
It says Miranda has been convicted in 2012 on 27 charges, including 24 counts of fraud under $5,000.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 27. Jesus Christ, he's Fucking.
That's how old I am, and I have no charges.
But
what the hell, man?
Yeah, but finally,
and didn't this Facebook group have a fucking PWT column? That's what I'm saying.
I'll get to that. Yeah, so Jericho retweeted it, and then I ended up getting a DM, and it was the anonymous tipster. I know who it is. I'm not going to reveal who it is.
Tino Sabatelli.
And I talked to them, and me and them have been DMing each other on Twitter and just sending each other back and forth stuff that we're finding out.
Yeah.
And stuff. And well, this tipster, he actually had a lot of they actually had a lot of resources they were able to take advantage of.
You mean she? No.
Or you mean Sabatelli?
Oh,
they had a lot of resources they were able to take advantage of, and so for those who don't know, Pro Wrestling Tees, I think you have to be a certain. You have to be like I don't know if you have to be a Patreon member or there's some kind of exclusive membership you have to have, but they have a private Facebook group where certain people who are part of it get they basically show all the they basically give everybody inside info on like what's coming up soon and deals and certain stuff. So someone posted about the Dirt Sheet Radio's Facebook thing in there.
Okay.
Well, Ryan, the owner of Pro Wrestling Tees, he was like, you know what? I'll get this cleared up immediately. I know exactly who to talk to, and he contacted the person he needed to talk to, and he immediately posted the conversation showing that Now Arena in Chicago confirmed that this was in fact not real. No one has suites, and no one has even been able to purchase suites. So that right there blew it up immediately. So this happens, and people in the group start finally seeing the light, and they're all in the comments like, hey, if you guys are going to continue, because even till this day, I think right now, I've seen some of their admins still defending Jacob.
I mean, we had one on our group.
Really?
Yeah, still defending Jacob, and they think that he's not lying.
Here's what I think. Is there a possibility that that person is Jacob? Like, he just has like a fucking fake profile?
Well, how knows the guy?
The person that this was, I know for a fact. But
okay.
Yeah. But now the other ones, though, I have heard people mention that because here's the thing. I'm afraid to mention, Jacob has over 10 aliases on Facebook that he uses with different names to continue doing these scams.
Like I heard Tino Sabatelli does that 12. Also.
Yeah.
Tino Sabatelli is Jacob.
Jacob
is Tino Sabatelli.
You don't know. You never know.
Finkel is Einhorn. Anyway, we have to use the word allegedly, too. Allegedly. Well, not really with Jacob, apparently.
Just my question is, how would you expect to get away with this kind of stuff?
Right?
And why would you be this dumb to announce stuff that's not even announced for the company? It just doesn't.
Right? Yeah.
It's like he wanted to get caught. It's like he did some drugs and fucked up one night.
Yeah. But people kept egging him on about, if you guys are serious about this being real and that y'all are truly believe that everybody's lying, why don't you just end this by posting evidence, post an invoice.
Give me a receipt. Give me something.
That of the suite. If you bought a suite, you have an invoice.
Sure.
Well, they finally posted an invoice, and let me tell you, when I tell you, I would have rather of them posted an invoice written in crayon, because it would have insulted my intelligence less. This was the most bullshit invoice I ever saw in my life. It literally says on the invoice, it had some numbers and it said all out, but on the date that it was purchased, it said January. AEW didn't know they were running Chicago in January.
Right.
What?
Because we didn't even have fucking vaccines. Like people just didn't start getting vaccines until like March.
And my thing is, if I'm part of the team of Pro Wrestling Junkies, why am I not questioning this? Why are you sitting here like, he's trying to give off suites of events that's not even announced yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Some former admins in the group have come forward and said that and said, that Jacob is a shitty person, like, and that they're pretty sure he's like manipulated them. Like, they think that he probably gives them free stuff,
right,
to keep them happy.
Teas and shit, whatever.
He's like, hey, I have a signed Dr. Luther 8x10 right here for you.
Yeah, I have a signed Tina Sabatelli.
So they posted that, and immediately everybody laughed their ass off on Twitter because of how fake this invoice was. and so then they actually ended up deleting the tweet with the invoice, but people saved it.
Of it.
Oh yeah, I have it. Are we
allowed to post it? Can we post it?
I mean, fuck it. Why not?
I mean, it was
are we allowed to share it on the pod?
Yeah.
I mean, we are a video podcast now. So
Yeah.
Share on
Maybe.
the pod.
This is like,
wait.
aren't there? We're actually a Crime Stoppers podcast.
Yeah.
We're one of those.
I mean, that's how I feel. I mean, I tell people, I'm like, hey guys, how's your week been? And say, so yeah, I had a pretty productive week. I helped take down an international scam artist.
Yeah.
but like they posted that, and of course people immediately was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely fucking fake.
Right.
But Ryan from Pro Wrestling Tees, he actually when he realized that they had a Pro Wrestling Tee store, he shut it down immediately. And he actually
we tried going to it before the show, and it's not.
Yeah, he got it shut down, and he also got the Now Arena to release an official statement on the situation to even further tell people, hey, no, this is fake. Stop sending. Don't send money to them. So
what was the tweet? Essentially, all it said was something like,
it said reminder. Get them through us.
Or an accredited seller, right?
Yeah. But it pretty much was enough. So like,
so there's a lesson, right? There's a lesson here, right?
What's that?
Don't only buy your tickets and or suites through the company that you're going to see.
Well, or scalpers outside that are wearing duster.
Well,
jackets,
no.
Oh.
I mean, they seem legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but after that happened, everything just started really putting up with them. They actually deleted their Twitter and everything. Their website is completely gone now.
Now, what about the Facebook group?
Facebook group's still there, and so is their Facebook page. Which
see, I couldn't find the Facebook. I can find the site. Oh no, here it is. Private group. There it is. Duh.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
should I try to join?
Oh no, you will not.
Well,
they'll know. No, they'll know.
How will they know?
Because Pat's already tried.
Yeah. Pat tried with a fake account. Yeah.
They know who we are, Brian.
Yeah,
they know.
They definitely know who we are.
Well, are you gonna? Should you tell a story, Kyle, of the last time you?
Oh.
You want to share that?
Well,
I mean, hey, fuck it. I mean,
well, see, this is all sweet karma, in my opinion, for me at least, because we previously tried a year ago or so to set up a working agreement with this group because we saw that they're an upcoming group. Our AEW group has almost 20,000 members now, and so and they had their group for all wrestling, not just one promotion.
Okay.
So I offered to let them to do an exchange, like a working agreement, to where they let us share AEW stuff in their group, or they help promote our group, and in exchange they can send their AEW stuff to our group and help promote their upcoming like virtual meet and greets and stuff in our.
Oh yeah. Side note before you continue, we will never ever try to make money off of our group, off our members. Never.
Exactly.
Ever. The only time it will ever happen is if we make our own merch and hook you guys up. But other than that, we ain't trying to sell you tickets.
Yeah, because one of their admins actually messaged me because hey, had you previously, like, after this went, so we tried to work agreement out with this group, and Jacob was the most self-centered, full of himself asshat I've ever met in my life. I hated his guts ever since. He basically said that he more or less told me straight to my face that he didn't need this working agreement that Pro Wrestling Junkies was going to surpass our group within a year, and that from what he can tell from just looking at our group, that his group gets more interactions, so he wasn't going to get anything out of this. That we need this more than he did, and now a year and a half later, and I'm aiding in the bed and taking him down, which is sweet karma. But one of their admins used to like message me and would say, "Hey, do you care if I post? Is it okay if I post this in the AEW group?" And like, you know, I don't mind. As long as it wasn't nothing too bad. As long as it wasn't nothing like it was against our rules, I would allow it. Well, they wanted me to let them post the scam in the group, and I said, "Oh hell no!" Because first of all, we don't allow posts like that because we can get in trouble for gambling.
Right.
Because that's what that is. Like you can get.
Plus, we're I mean, listen, we're not the big dick of Facebook groups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
But people have to know that we want to keep our shit completely and honestly, like, straight. We don't want any kinks in our group because our group is just promotion. That's it.
Yeah, because and you know, that's how our group is. And like, you know, we even have some people who've tried to sell tickets, but like, you know, it may be fine, but if we take that risk and those tickets end up being fake, we can get our group shut down.
For sure.
And so we don't allow that. But yeah, they where was I?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just a wild ass story. But so, you know, all this is happening. You know, they're pretty much getting exposed. People are still defending them. Well, meanwhile, me and the anonymous tipster are still demoning each other and finding out this goes a lot further than just this scam.
It goes all the way to the fucking White House.
Did you just turn British?
No.
Did you turn British,
Who,
Kyle?
me?
No.
Kyle?
No, Kyle said further.
No, we found we actually have concrete evidence now that Jacob was trying to do this exact scam with the suites with SummerSlam and other big sporting like events, like an upcoming huge boxing match. He was claiming to have floor seats to, and was trying to sell stuff in.
This guy's like what was it? The Fire Festival. Fire Festival.
Yeah.
Fire
Yeah.
Fest. No, this is like the Fire Festival of wrestling. Okay.
Yeah.
Sort of.
On their website, I found that they were selling autographs from various talent, including Eddie Kingston and Tommy Inn. And I looked at that, and I was like, there's no fucking way this is real.
Right.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is fraudulent. I haven't 100% confirmed that it's fraudulent, because I reached out to Eddie and Tommy, and I'm waiting for them to get back to confirm or verify that it was real or confirm that it wasn't. But they were selling Tommy Inn autographs that you could mail in, that you could buy on the website, and then mail in and get signed. But that's all. That has to be fake, because Tommy's not doing autographs and not doing any signings till October.
And I don't even think he's even doing anything right
now. Yeah. He hasn't even announced anything.
Twitch, right? He's like...
Yeah. He's just been streaming on Twitch. Yeah.
Wait, before we keep going, MJ, have you ever done anything like with the mail-in memorabilia and get it signed or anything?
Oh no, never. That's always a big risk.
Right. That's how I feel about stuff.
Yeah,
I've
never been a signature.
You know, with overseas belt makers, that's how I'm always kind of iffy on that.
Right. That's why I have this. I have the Jim Cornette signed gimmick, but I know that it came straight from fucking him. So unless, of course, someone else signed it.
But yeah, that's what I really wanted to push on too. Is that you never try to get deals with a Facebook group.
Right.
It's a Facebook group.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But you know, those autographs, I'm still waiting on confirmation, but I'm pretty sure those are fake. They have all kinds of shit they're selling on their website that I'm pretty sure is fraudulent.
I wouldn't trust anything from them now, you know?
Yeah. One of the worst things, though, like, I know this scam is huge, but just, in my opinion, the worst and most fucking sickening thing that I found evidence that they did was a while back, before Brody Lee died, they booked him for a virtual markout, and they got people to send money for them to get autographs for them to send back to them. Well, then Brody Lee got hospitalized. It wasn't known at the time, but Miro replaced Brody Lee, and at the time we didn't know why, but now we know why. Miro replaced Brody Lee, but now they never gave refunds to the ones who spent money in for Brody Lee to sign stuff because they were still making it seem like they were going to get stuff signed by them and send them back. Well, after Brody Lee died, some other members started getting a little suspicious and they said, hey, can we not get our money back? And no one gave them their money back. Well, me and the anonymous tipster, the tipster ended up. The tipster has a lot of resources, and was able to get in contact with. I won't say who or what their position is, could give it away. A higher up in AEW who was very close to Brody Lee.
Someone that legit works.
Yeah, and they confirmed in text message that while they didn't want to be part of any kind of drama, or they didn't want people to know that they worked for AEW, that as far as they knew, Brody Lee didn't sign anything. So and
I mean,
Brody Lee,
that would be the last thing he'd be fucking worried about.
Yeah.
Oh, let me go help this fucking Facebook group out before I fucking die. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So they basically took people's money and lied to them about giving Brody Lee autographs, and they didn't.
Jesus.
Like, this is just there's just so much.
I'm not laughing because it's fun. I'm laughing.
There's no telling.
It's fine, dude.
Yeah.
He'd fucking laugh. He'd be laughing. He's like,
another thing I found out. So they had Kenny Omega do a virtual meet and greet in their group, which was cool. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, okay. But here's the thing: they were selling spots, guaranteed spots for people to get to talk to Kenny one-on-one. They got the money, and then they claimed Kenny ran out of time and couldn't do it, and they never gave the money back. Yeah.
All right. I mean, obviously, this guy has done it. If you do something like 74 times, you're gonna learn a thing or two about it. So,
and obviously, he didn't learn because.
Well, no, right.
You're selling tickets that aren't even out. Sweets.
Yes.
Sweets.
That's just
like this isn't even ticket sales, guys. This is sweets. This is stuff that the company should be doing.
And
in the fucking place.
The thing is that the admins that I know, they seem to think that this isn't that big of a deal. That this is probably just going to be. They're probably under the assumption that this is just going to lead to people leaving their group and them just having to rebuild it or rebrand. This is fucking international wire fraud. This is serious shit.
And you're scamming.
And I know for a fact that there are multiple police investigations for this now.
I mean, really, the other admins in that group really they have to know.
The one I know who I won't name, who I'm friends with, I tried warning them multiple times whenever this was first exposed. I was like, hey, look, you need to either remove Jacob immediately from Pro Wrestling Junkies if you can, release a statement saying that y'all didn't know what was going on. Yeah. And, work to rebuild your trust and move on and cut him out completely. Or you need to do that, or you need to cut ties with Jacob immediately and get the fuck out because you're in some serious shit.
If you knew, then you need to say that you knew.
That's kind of what I was thinking, MJ.
Yeah. But what was I met with? Show me proof. I showed proof, and instead they kept defending them and even blocked me on every social media site.
Right. What?
And so I'm like, okay, whatever. If you want to go down, you go down. I tried warning you.
So going back to what MJ was saying, like them knowing and them being aware of like what Jacob is doing.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Is there any possibility that they were all in on it too?
Right? We don't know. We don't know if they really knew what Jacob was doing. That maybe they really did thought this was legit. Or we also don't know if they know 100% what was going on.
But my thing is, if this dude's been 27 times. Like, if you're working for this guy, you gotta know.
Yeah. Well, they knew that he'd been jailed previously, and they knew about that. He disclosed that to him. I guess he made it like seem like yes, don't judge me for my past. I've changed, and I'm
Right.
trying to fix my life.
Right.
Then all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, we're gonna sell these sweets and everything."
So
Then-
speaking of that, somebody had that comment, and it was the funniest thing ever. It said, "Fool me once." It said, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 56 times."
Don't fool me 56 times.
Well, my thing is, since I'm working for this guy and he's pitching this sweet idea to me, I'm looking on the internet like, wait,
Yeah.
there's not even any ticket sales or nothing. It hasn't been announced. There's no dates.
Right.
I would have been like, hey, Jacob, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Hey, guy. You know what? Hey, actually, now that you're saying that, one of the admins from the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group was trying to sell me on a suite yesterday in the DM.
Yeah, I remember that. He also tried to get me.
I mean, I won't say.
Won't say any names, but is
No, we're just kidding. Although, wait, when are they on sale?
what?
Like, when are they
All out
actually-
tickets.
Yeah.
All out tickets and tickets for Rampage are going until July 9th. Once again, FanFest has not been announced.
Right. That is fucking egregious. And like, I would just be mad if I were an admin in that group that like he would just be so, like I said, reckless with like just his lies and like deceitfulness. That's so ugh.
Oh, I'm
Disgusting.
pissed. They
I would
did.
be
What,
fucking pissed.
they did.
I'm
They
pissed
did a
and I'm
virtual
just-
meet and greet with Jay White, guys.
Did they really?
Yes,
Oh, you should be pissed then. Did they really?
I
do it?
I am.
It was probably it was like a stunt double. They probably went to fucking West Hollywood, got like a fucking one of those like Spider-Man.
Spider. This.
Like he probably does. It's like Spider-Man. And he's probably Elvis, and he probably does Jay White too on the weekend.
I just
or
do not
Tuesdays.
understand how he thought that this would go through well.
Right?
And why wouldn't you just wait for it to be the
Yeah, I
actual
would just be
suite? You
like,
could have
oh,
made
no.
money, legit money.
Yeah. So,
I don't get it.
Who's got the
Like
ticket
Kyle
tax?
just said, sorry, but like Kyle just said, Dirt Sheet was gonna pay $9,000.
Is that 9 large? Is that what they call it on the streets?
Nine dineros. Well, that's actually $9. But yes,
9K.
9K dineros.
Who's
And
got
they
the tiki tax?
Want
I
to
love it.
freaking.
Is that your dog?
Yeah, it's my dog.
Oh, I thought it was.
But that's
MJ.
my
I thought
thing.
it was MJ.
How does this guy even? How does he think? That doesn't make any sense.
Right. How does he think I'm gonna get away with this?
I mean,
That's
it's
fucked. So
to me, it's like maybe he was talking to people and those people that he talked to sparked the idea. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll try to get some sweet stuff for you." And then, he had so many Facebooks, so maybe he
Right.
conjured these people. He didn't even have to And as soon as he saw it was working, then he posted all that
here's
shit.
my. Oh, that's a good point. Here's my question. How fuck, I just lost it.
Sorry, I just had a lot on
No,
my
it's
mind.
okay. It's okay. I was. This is crazy. This is like serious. This is. I'm glad that like.
Wildest fucking thing that's happened in wrestling in a while.
What?
Well, last year, Kyle.
Yeah, last year's pretty. Good.
Last
Yeah.
year was crazy
Yeah, that's
for
true.
wrestling.
Well, so I guess pro wrestling. They're still a group, right?
They're still a group.
I just tried. You know what? I'm just gonna try to.
They
join.
definitely gonna be making no money anytime soon, or
What happens
maybe
if I
ever.
join? I don't think they're gonna know that.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna
Right?
know.
Join group. Join. Oh, I can join it on a different. Should I do it on the All Elite Hour? Will they know? Can I do it from that page?
You know how
Will
funny
they know?
that would be? Joining the group and then posting the episode where we expose them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
It's just
Choose how to join group. All Elite Hour. Does it have our affiliated?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. Yeah, I'm gonna do
well,
it.
the
Here we go.
picture is one of my custom logos
It
I
is.
made for the group. So
It is.
It's not an All Elite Hour logo. It's a
Actually, no, wait.
All Elite.
No, I think all of our names are all over it, so I'm
Shit.
I won't do that. I won't do that. I won't do that. Alright, well, we'll have to infiltrate it one way or another, but... Anywho, all that shit is fucking crazy. I don't understand how people can just be, like, just so, like, disgusting. It's fucking gross.
I just think
MJ, did you watch Dynamite last night?
I did.
Kyle, did you watch Dynamite?
Kyle.
Okay.
Did I watch Dynamite last night? Some of it, yeah.
Some of it?
Well, actually, I watched most of it, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was, I'll say this, I was really impressed with the Brian Pillman Jr. Miro match. I thought that was, even though, I mean, I knew clearly Miro was going to go over in some capacity. I still thought it was a good show.
And I guess Rebel is injured? Rebel's injured, right?
No, she's okay.
She is okay.
She is?
Yeah.
She took a nasty, I don't know.
What about Britt? Is she okay?
Oh, yeah, Britt's always okay.
Dude, you just asked if I thought Nyla smacked her back of her head on that.
I was very shocked at Vicky being actually wrestling. I thought for sure she was gonna get exchanged for someone else.
I'm saying Vicky can wrestle, guys. You gotta remember who her late great husband is, you know.
Husband, I mean,
because she always used to tell stories. Remember? Oh well, I really don't want to mention the Benoit thing, but she'd mentioned how Eddie would put her in wrestling moves and everything, and
so romantic.
Very.
Then all of a sudden, where the fuck is Vicky?
Where's Vicky? How is Shaw wrestling? Is she doing any? Is she training again?
Or I think she's still retired.
She's still on hiatus.
I thought she said she retired, but
did she say she retired? I thought she was just taking a break. Kyle, I know you said you have. Are you? What time do you have to go to work?
Here, I gotta leave like really soon.
What time?
You're fine, man. Just walk off.
I don't want to keep going.
just press the leave button and then we'll just fucking end it. And
yeah, if you want to do it that way, we could do that too. Cool. All right.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, I was glad I was able to.
Okay, let's talk about the big thing, the huge thing in wrestling right now. The big thing. Kenny's beard.
Oh. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Oh, really? You did love it?
I mean,
all I could hear in the background was, dun, time to play the game. Dun, dun. Know what? No, you know what I heard when he came out? The Evolution thing. It's exactly what he looks like, is Triple H in Evolution.
He did.
He does look like him.
Now, do you think they did that? Do you think they did that just for? Because that is the same damn handlebars, everything. Do you think they did that for that?
I thought it was more Harley race. You know, Harley had that type of beard as well. But no, I think it's ultimately like just Hunter. He did look like Hunter. I think it was just to get heat. It was just to get heat. I don't think it was like a knock at WWE. I think.
What about Nick's beard? He fucking.
This is just getting fucking outrageous.
The Bucks are in this rocker stage. That's what it is. They're in the rocker stage.
How'd y'all like
rocker?
that the Bucks made fun of JR on Twitter? They posted on their bio.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's get it out of the way, guys. Let's get it out of the fucking way, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Okay. First off, didn't agree with the last segment. Should have opened the show. But that's not what's good here. What's good here is all through this program, JR, welcome to AEW Dynamite. It's Wednesday, you know what that means? Oh, good old AEW. And all of a sudden, we'll catch you next time on WWE Dynamite.
No,
I thought he said, what'd he say?
He said, there's nothing like a live WWE Dynamite.
I thought he said WAE. That's what I thought he said at first. Because I thought he got the letters mixed up. So I was like, rewound it, and I was like, no.
And then today on Twitter, Young Bucks posted their new bio, and it literally says, Eddie and Penta, let's see if you can beat us next week when it counts on WWE Dynamite.
I love it. So fucking funny. I mean, it's. I feel bad for JR that he has to put up with all this shit. That is a pretty big.
That's an oopsie, bro.
That's a pretty big oopsie.
I said in the chat, we're too late in the game, baby. We're too late in the game to be making those mistakes.
But he's got that cred. I was saying to Adam and Rob that JR is one of those guys where I feel like he can just walk away whenever the fuck he wants. I don't think he's gonna be pushed out. Maybe he could be like talked into leaving his position. But I don't think he would do it on his own.
Well, I mean, let's do this. Is that he didn't come into this business as an announcer. He didn't. He came in as a you know what I mean, as a play-by-play. He came in as a ring announcer. Then he was a booker? Is that what he was, or was he talent relations, or what was he in early WWF?
Talent relations.
Talent relations. So I feel like, if anything happens, he can just get put into another position and.
Sure. Well, but so he's so, I don't want to say he's crotchety about the AEW talent and like the current crop of talent, but I don't think that would be his strong suit, especially with AEW. I feel like that's like the one thing he like doesn't like about it is like the actual. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to put in words what I'm trying to explain.
It's from a different era, at least like from three different wrestling eras. Three different wrestling eras.
But I think having someone that has a little bit more of their finger on the pulse with the current crop of wrestlers and like where wrestling is going, I feel
we can just say have Excalibur and the programs from now on or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Because he didn't say WWE for the dude. He literally said, I went back. He said AEW A-Lot. That he's supposed, they're supposed to. Then all of a sudden, when it really counts,
he got fired up. He was feeling it. He was in the moment. I don't know.
But man, you don't work for that company, dog. Yeah. It's a company that's already.
I wonder what it was like on headset, like right after he said that. If everyone.
Oh, this is Tony right here.
Silent. Do you think JR
that is
knew?
Tony?
Do you think JR knew?
Oh yeah. He had to know after he said it.
After they went off the air, I don't know if y'all saw, because it was Cody's birthday. Cody came out and so did QT and Dark Order, and Cody got to hit Dark Order, and Tony was with Cody as well. And Tony presented Cody with a cake, and QT came out to interrupt him, and Cody got to hit him, and Dark Order helped Cody fight him, helped Cody throw cake at QT and stuff.
Oh, all right. All right. So, but they didn't. But like, I'm saying, like, sometimes you talk and you don't even realize that you say something until someone's like, "Hey,
guess,
you just fucking."
But he's never done this before, though. That's my thing. He's never done that before. He's never ended the show on WWE.
No. But
He's never
said
called
a WWE championship. He said that once. Okay, that was an honest mistake. I get that.
But he's also done a lot of really horrible things that people have caught on camera, like where he was openly, basically sexually harassing Anna Jay, saying that he hoped that she had a wardrobe malfunction. And there's another one where there was these. I think I sent it in the group. I forgot if they were cheerleaders or like there was these two girls that was walking down to the arena, and I guess they were on a fight. They were on a commercial, but on the fight feed, it used to hear everything the commentary was saying, and he literally went, "Holy fucking shit! What is that?" I was like, "Oh my god!"
That's gold, Kyle. Fuck you. That is gold.
That is just an older man who is single.
Or the time he uploaded a picture of his housekeeper. He posted a picture of his housekeeper bent over and talked about, hey,
that was pre-AEW.
I was like, are you? No, it wasn't. That was during AEW.
I thought it was before.
No, it was during AEW. I was like, God damn it, JR. And everybody keeps giving him the same bullshit excuse, like, guys, his wife died. It's okay. It's like, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Yes, it is, dude. It makes the best barbecue sauce ever, dude.
He was praising the cleaning team. That's what he was doing with that.
Oh, yes, dude. Whew. Well, next week on AEW is going to be crazy.
Yeah. We got Road Rager.
We got the... I'm ready for it.
What? First match against
first match.
Andrade, yep.
Yep, it's going to be a squash match.
Well, here's the thing, though. What the fuck was Andrade's announcement? He never said it. Or was it the Matt Sydal match?
That was part of the storyline of why they're having the match. Because remember, Andrade stole his spotlight when he won. And then...
Yeah.
And then
so I like
came
that.
Out, so, it's a good way to get them kind of some organic beef.
Because I really did not want Andrade to face any, you know what I mean? No
Dr.
dark.
Luther or...
No, I mean like no, squash match people.
Well,
I didn't want that.
He's definitely. You don't think this is gonna be a squash?
No, it's Matt Sydal, man. He just had an AEW championship match this year. You know what I mean? Like that's not.
I think it's gonna be pretty squashy.
It's gonna be a squash.
I mean,
You know
I
what?
don't think it's gonna be like a minute
Disagree
long.
with you guys. Oh, I think
Okay.
it's
Okay,
gonna be
let's do it.
I think it will be a legit wrestling match.
So you think?
think it'll be.
Let's take time. So I'm gonna write it down so we can.
I got a minute and 15.
This is Matt
Okay.
Sydal, guys.
A minute 15.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
If it was his brother, then yes, I'd say yes, it'd be a squash.
MJ, how much? What time would you? Say?
I got at least 13 minutes TV time.
13
wow.
minutes. Okay, and I'm gonna say somewhere around 8. You know what?
I'm about to say that's pretty much a good match too on TV if you think
Well,
about
yeah,
it.
that's pretty big. Okay, so I'm gonna say 7.
7, there you go.
7 bell to bell. All right. Well, they're all bell to bell, I guess. Cool. All right, that'll be something to watch. What else? What else do they have? Pegged
I
for
just can't
next
see
week?
them. I just can't see them wasting that. You know what I mean? Like, dude,
What,
have
his
this
debut?
match. Well, I'm saying, show his talent to people. You know what I mean?
Well, I think they will, but I think Sydal is the perfect person to like be his first opponent there because that guy can fucking bump for anyone. So I think it'll be fun, but I don't think it's gonna be very competitive if that makes any sense.
I would agree with you guys if they didn't start a storyline with them before this
True.
match. I would believe you guys.
That's true. That is true. What else? What's the?
They do have history, by the way.
Darby's going to be
Oh.
in Jackass 4, and because of that, the coffin match is now off until Ethan Page said maybe Fyter Fest.
Well, yeah, Darby's replaced Bam. Sorry.
Yeah, he did.
I thought Bam was already out.
No, I'm just saying that
Yeah,
that's
but
who
he's
replaced Bam.
that's who he's replacing.
That's
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
yeah. I still don't necessarily agree with that.
I
Well-
kind of dig it.
Bam fucked up, bro.
Oh, you
Kinda fucked
you
up.
mean about Bam not being in it, Kyle, or you just
Yeah.
mean about Darby being in the movie in general?
About Bam not being in it.
Oh, about Bam being in it.
Yeah.
I mean, the
We
guy's
saw
got
the
some
videos.
issues he's got to take care of himself,
Yeah, I know, but
clean up, you know.
The big thing is supposed to take his pills on there. He didn't want to, and I mean he has a right. He does. Like I agree, he has a right to leave, and Tino Sabatelli has a right to give out spoilers
That's
for
true.
AEW.
that is true. Oh man. Well, I guess we should just wrap it up.
And we're not fucking listen. Before we end on this, I don't want this Inner Circle Pinnacle thing anymore. It's getting too fucking stale.
I'm with you.
We're just
Although the match
redoing
last night
matches.
was fucking good.
We're just okay. Yes.
And
yes. Speaking of that,
Sammy was good.
Speaking of that, did y'all realize that they're rehashing the Cody MJF thing?
What do you mean?
They're-
the towel?
No, they're
Well, who's he gonna low blow?
no. MJF said that he'll face next week when they have their face off. Jericho has to meet certain stipulations before they can have their match. Do the
And
same shit that they did with Cody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not into it.
We'll see. I'm not going to shoot it down right away, but we'll see how it goes. All right. Well, I guess I'll do plugs first. Follow Marked Out Wrestling Podcast to get notifications for this show and for all the other ones. Go follow GSW_Pro on Twitter to stay updated for all the match announcements that are going on. There is, well, I don't know when this will drop. This will probably drop afterwards, so you know what? I won't say it. I'll wait. I know MJ knows what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure Kyle knows too. But go follow at GSW_Pro on Twitter so you get all the announcements for their both. They have 4 shows in 2 days, August 20th and 21st, Global Festival. I will be there for both nights. I think all the guys. Maybe we're figuring it out. But I will be there. I'll be ring announcing night 2, and I'll be doing some other stuff. But I'll be there for both nights. I'm excited. GSW Global Festival. Go check that out.
Yeah.
And
Got the big
that's all I
dogs.
got. Yeah. What about you, MJ? You got any plugs?
Dude, I got pages.
You got pages, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
you guys are giving me top badges because you guys are liking these pages and everything, dude, and I appreciate
Give out those
that.
badges.
Of course, I'm not Thunder Rosa.
Nope.
If I was Thunder Rosa, I'd have a fat ass and a nice body, which I don't. And I'm also not Mexican. That's also, and I'm also do not. Okay, I'm not Thunder Rosa, guys.
You're not.
Come
He's
on.
not Thunder Rosa.
Also, I do not work for AEW. Wait a minute. I do not work for AEW. I do not book for AEW. I cannot get a hold of talent for AEW. So all of you that message me about, hey, how can you fix this? I don't work for AEW.
Oh. Okay. What
And also, given the circumstances, we will not be accepting money anymore as Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
Actually, we will, because that is not illegal. Not illegal, because you guys think I am.
It's frowned upon.
I'm not telling you I am. I'm just accepting it.
That's conversation for another day. But, and I guess if you're a member of Pro Wrestling Junkies, don't.
Fuck them.
Oh, but wait, actually, speaking of Thunder Rosa, I actually do have something to plug for her.
Oh, okay. What do you got?
Sorry, man, but I forgot your name. You make music for Mission Pro Wrestling, and he's doing this little thing where fans can put their input on what the theme music should be or theme music should be. So I'll post that in the group afterwards.
That's very cool. So can you like submit something, or is it just like
he messaged me and asked me if he could post some stuff, and I said, sure, man.
Hell yeah.
If you're part of it,
Cool. Alrighty. Well.
Marked Out Pro Wrestling.
Yeah. Go follow those fucks. Those fucking dicks. And the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. That is the Facebook group that you should be joining, not the fucking junk nuts or whatever the bullshit scammy McScammertons. Whatever. Anyway, on that note, we are going to get out of here. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Like this video, subscribe, and all that shit. Send it to your fucking auntie and your grandpappy. And where do we go from here?
And purchase.
If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
We got 2 words for you. Purchase our all-out suites. Not a scam.
Purchase your tracks today. That was definitely more than 2 words.
No. That's good. It's fun.
There we go.
What?
We're gonna end the show on this.
What?
If it ain't an hour, it's not all elite.
Oh, hey, that's a good line. Maybe. Is it?
All elite hour, and if it isn't an hour, it's not elite.
I like it.
Or all elite.
I like it. You're like a wordsmith.
Yeah, people will call me the White Tupac.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Just
and,
end it right.
You want us to wait till an
Cody
hour?
Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes and Rhodes.
Cody.
And I got one more thing before we get out of here, because we got less than a minute left. Like,
what?
You just have to trust the process, man. Trust the process that Jay White will beat Fit Finley.
What process?
Finn Finley, sorry. Trust the process.
Wait, Jay White is wrestling Fit Finley?
Finn, sorry.
Oh. Finn Balor?
No,
The Forbidden Door? Did you see the picture I sent? Here, I sent you a picture.
Yeah, you didn't see me. Yeah.
You liked it? No, not that pin. Not that one.
This is really what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
No, I didn't check, because then you'd have to hear all this.
Here it is. I just sent it to you. I just DM'd it to the private chat. Someone tried selling me a Tyson vacuum cleaner? No, a Dyson vacuum cleaner.
That's hilarious. I love that you did that with the Jay White thing.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I saw that.
Does it suck as much as Jay White?
Oh wait, we're done. Cut it now. Cut it. Get it out.
And good night, bed. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RavePro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.